And today Somi will. Okay. It just said this meeting is being recorded. So today Somi will be kind of doing part of the session, and it will be about content calendar and why you should do what, why you should follow a process, and we'll come to that. But before that, we will be looking at the reports that are shared, that you took the assessment, marketing plan assessment, and we'll be going through the report that you received and you forwarded to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Somi, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Bhaskar, just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Sorry. So my name is Somi, and I work in Deastra. I work for Deastra, and I work under Bharat and Abdul. I take care of the social plan and also some parts of paid marketing. And today I'll be talking to you all about how you can plan the social calendar. And slowly I'll be taking you all over the tips about the best practices for Facebook and Instagram.
Great. Thanks, Somi. Sahil, you want to introduce yourself?
Bhaskar, I think we can't hear you.
Hello. You can't hear me?
You're audible. You're audible.
Sahil, your background is band baja.
Yeah, I have to change that. Sorry.
Abhishek, in the meanwhile, can you please check with Amit if he's joining?
Hello.
Yeah, Abhishek. Could you please check?
Amit facing some internet issue, so he's trying to connect meeting.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Sahil, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, my name is Sahil. I work with Upgrowth, and I take care of Google My Business and WhatsApp and all these things, mostly social media for the Astra, and also I work on a few other things in video and video editing and video recording.
Great. Thank you, Sahil.
Thanks, Vas.
Yeah. So, Purva will give a few more minutes.
Yeah,
Amit. But in the meanwhile, if you have any questions regarding the last session or anything else, we can take.
So yeah, so with report we got like 2 more attachments, right? So that those we are going to like do it right now, or it's for us to like understand and read it.
Yeah. So and we'll go through that, but those are not for right now. Those are the drill downs. So when you do those 25 things, 25 questions, what you got was a report like where you are doing fine. See, there are as a business owner or as a marketer, there are so many factors that are variable. It keeps changing, and you cannot work on everything together.
Right.
This tool is designed in a manner to let you know, hey, these are the areas where you are doing fine today. These are the areas where you need to work on.
Yeah.
And that is the intention. Because, if you come and take the same tool, say 6 months down the line, your response may be very different. Your response, things that are not working may have started working for you. And things that are working, because business is evolving, business is never static.
Right.
Keep going to the next, what next. So things that are working may be improvement area for you 6 months down the line because you want to do more.
Right.
So that is the point. At any point in time, you do a health check of your business to find out where you should focus to get you to the next stage. So and we'll go through documents and how you have.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else? Purva?
No.
Okay, so yeah, we are 9 minutes into it, so let's just start. And of course, and yeah, can you see my screen? Yeah, so this is the email that you forwarded us, and let me. So what we did in creating this tool was we gave weightage to every answer. Yeah, so like for example, have you decided your target customer segment? Since you have said yes over here, so you got a score. Every question has a 4-mark weightage. So this area seems to be fine. So you need not worry about this at this point in time. Similarly, for competition, you have done what is required to be done. Similarly, you know, here what we see is that there is a concern. Have you find a product and have you seen competition's pricing strategy? So these are the tools that you need to focus on today, as of now. And this tool is a tool for you, this simple spreadsheet or this simple PDF, and you can convert it to a spreadsheet or whatever to help the hero product. So what this says is, hey, look at all your product, list the 20 things that you sell or 50 things or 100 things. Then put contribution to sales. Say, to give you an example, if we think of say Chitle Bandhu, correct? So Bhakarwadi, you know, somehow every Chitle Bandhu is related to Bhakarwadi, related to a burger. So they sell everything else. McDonald's probably also sells pizza or whatever things. So what is the contribution to sales? And based on that, you can decide which is your hero product. At times, what happens is the contribution not below that could also be a hero product for you. So, for example, again, if you look at say Vaishali, we were discussing last. So say Mysore masala dosa or whatever, like you know. So which is why they will feature those. If you look at their menu card, the menu card will have about 100 things or 150 things. But the way it is organized and what you will see upfront is 2 or 3 things. Because they know that is what works. That is what people come for. That is what 80% people come for. So not decided. So just do this simple exercise, and the instruction is over here how to use the tool. So what this will help is you will put over here. Finally, you will come up with a statement like this. For this certain group of users, this is what they need or want, and this is how it benefits. So that is your hero product. So interestingly, we did this exercise with an eatery in somewhere in the Peth area, and they had about I'm not even sure. Sahil, I mean, Ruchirangan, how many things did they have? About 300.
Yeah, they had around 120 things.
120 things, and then we could figure out 2 things that people come to them for, and and then they started focusing on that because they were saying that ye bhi hai. See, as a business owner, what happens is you either you want to sell everything that you have, you don't want to let customers go,
Right.
but mostly people come to you for one or few things. Those are your hero products. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just do this exercise and
Sure.
yeah. So this will come later. Yeah. Now let's go back. Similarly here, have you tried changing messaging? So what happens is when you are doing promotions, you think even if it is going fine, you should keep experimenting. Because there should be a certain 20% allocated to experiment, because you never know. What you are doing is working fine, maybe just suboptimal. There may be other things that work better for you.
Mhm.
So which is why you have to which is why this template is shared with you.
Mhm.
So you put name of your business, what all promotion are you doing, and how is it working? This is kind of, consider this as the master list of all the promotions you could be doing. And some of them may not be applicable to you. Say, for example, in your business, trade shows may not be applicable. PR may not be applicable. So just feel free to say not applicable.
Okay.
But what this will help you do is understand what you are doing right, what else you could be doing, and how you should be doing that. So what I suggest is this program will go on for the next 3 weeks. This week, two other weeks. So spend some time, because these are the opportunity areas and we are there. Whenever you have a question, feel free to email us. We will support. And of course, we are meeting twice a week. So we can discuss even in that. If you email us, we can do our own research. We can go back and find out, business, what should be. Sorry. Especially for your particular business, what you should be doing and what will give you the next leverage. Yeah. Okay. So any other question for this? How to use the tools? And I would say great. So I mean, there are 2 areas. Focus on those, and you'll see the results. Like, and next,
Thank you.
And, you are connected with your family, and they understand. Like, mostly social media, when people use for their personal for themselves, it's about sharing with the world or knowing about the world. What you want to do is, hey, I am on a vacation, and share with your friends. Or you want to see, hey, what is that kind of people lurking around, and see that, hey, what is this person doing? Where is this person? And so on and so forth. That's for personal. It's not planned. It's more like impulse driven, and at that point in time, what you want to do, driven. So I'm having nice food. I'm in a restaurant. I'll click a photo and share with everyone. That's how. I mean, would you agree that people use social media in that way personally?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. But for a business, it doesn't work, because if you are running a business, you cannot get up every day in the morning and think, hey, what should be sharing? You have to have a plan. Because there are certain objectives. You want to engage users, you want to get leads, and so on and so forth. So social media for so many, and third to the madness, if you will. Like, Abhishek, there is a problem, I believe.
Yeah, I'm facing some internet
Yeah.
problem, so that's why no issue, Bhaskar.
Okay, okay. But this is being recorded.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a method to the madness. So the first, there are two parts to it. How do you create content, and how do you create the creatives, the visuals? So have you been doing that, Purva, for your businesses, social media,
No,
creating
no.
content? Okay, so great. So I will let Somi take over from here, and Somi, please go ahead.
Somi, you're on mute.
Sorry, I'm also facing some technical issue. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So about the social calendar, I'll just start from the beginning, how it works and what are the processes and steps that we need to follow. So for social calendar, it's of course social media is very you can say in a way very ad hoc. Anything that is topical can come up, right? Things can go viral, and then people follow that kind of a viral footsteps, and other brands also try to come in picture just to leverage on that viral aspect of social media. But apart from being very ad hoc and being topical, as we call it in our social media, like in digital marketing terms, we also need to have a social calendar planned like a month in advance or in a week in advance at least. So how that is done, I'll be telling you today. I'm sharing my screen first with you, so we have prepared a sheet with you. 1 second. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have prepared a 4-week chart here for you. So what you're going to do is over the week, instead of doing it over the month, because it might get overwhelming as we are doing it for the first time for you, you can do it week-wise in advance. And we have distributed here different channels: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Google. So why we have distributed different channels also when it comes to social planners? Because every channel could be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever channels you're using for your business account, they all come with a different objective. So and also all these channels have different kind of audience, the age group differs, everything differs there. So of course the objective also starts differing from channel to channel. So for Facebook, for example, if I run a business in fashion boutique, so Facebook, I will probably try and keep my objective to people. I'll try and get in more audience who are into traditional kind of who are interested in traditional clothing and things like that. But on Instagram, the audience are a little younger, right? They have a little younger mindset, or they are probably they fall in the age group from like teenage or maybe early 20s or late 20s. That's it. So maybe I would like to promote, as a fashion boutique, I would rather promote more you can say trendy clothing outfits on Instagram rather than Facebook. If I have a LinkedIn also, I would keep my business objective as I would try to network with people in the same industry and get more leads through that and things like that. So which is why the tonality, the language, and the objective on each channel will change So you can't keep the same kind of content on all channels. Hence, we have distributed here 4 different columns for each channel. Um, so another thing that comes up is objective and theme. So okay, we have decided the channels, what are channels we are promoting on. Now second thing comes is what all objectives are we keeping every day over the week. So on Monday we could have an objective like as I've mentioned here. We have given a few objectives like brand awareness, leads, event promotion, community building, and generate website traffic. It could be more. These are just a few examples. You can build more. You can write more if you think these do not go according to your brand. And according to these objectives, you can choose here on Monday what kind of objective you want to put. It could be like it could be either brand awareness. It could be lead generation on Tuesday. If you think Wednesday is not a good day for you, you can skip Wednesday. You can move to Thursday. Friday, you can keep it more, meme kind of a post just for fun because like end of the week and things like that. Just a suggestion. And this way, you can set out the objectives for each channel, and based on those objectives you can plan the themes. So for example, on Monday my objective is for example brand recognition. I'll be talking only about my clothing business brand. So usually when I'm talking about brand recognition about my clothing business, I would like to talk fashion is trending currently in 2021 June and things like that. Theme, what should I keep? So theme will cover everything, like the tonality, like this is how every Monday I'll be posting. So from design to the type of content I'm writing for it, to maybe like the images that I'm using, there will be a continuity. Otherwise things will look very haphazard. Instagram, especially when I'm posting things, Instagram has a very aesthetic kind of a feature. So once I fall onto your profile, Instagram profile, I see a lot of I see all your posts right there, and there should be like a continuity there. Otherwise, everything looks very haphazard. So, which is why you should maintain a theme also, so that people can get accustomed to the fact that okay, Monday is this particular thing. This person is sharing this particular knowledge. So, I mean, they will look forward to this kind of information. So this is how you're supposed to plan the social calendar. Any doubts by far?
No.
Okay, so what we are going to do? I mean, this is all about social calendar. If you have any,
Somi, I think uh, Amit has just joined.
okay.
Amit, so we were discussing about, we did that. We were discussing about social calendar. Did you miss out anything, Amit?
No, not on this calendar. When Sumi came, I was there completely. Early discussion I missed out. The response on the marketing plan.
Yes, yes.
I think we can take it later.
Yes, we will do it. So once on the social calendar, once we are done, we'll go back to that. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. So
Sure.
great. Thanks. And so our is the theme part clear? And objective and theme. Objective is essentially what you want people to do. Why you want to post? Do you want a lead? Do you want engagement, and so on and so forth? And theme is the tonality and the brand and brand language. Great. So I think if we are clear on this, Somi, you want to share some few examples on Facebook, like yeah.
Just a second,
Hello?
interrupting in between. Like, if you have any posts, maybe
Hello?
if you can share the screen and show us, like, this is what is called as objective and this is what is called as theme. So if you can do something
Hello?
like that.
Yes. Somi, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Somi, we can. Can you?
Hello?
Somi, we can hear you. Okay. Check your internet and join. Yeah, so Pura will go through that.
Sure.
We'll just wait for Somi to join in.
Yeah, no problem.
Hello, Somi, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah, now we can.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what?
sorry.
So what Purva said was,
Yeah.
could you share some examples by sharing your screen and on Facebook?
Yeah.
What is the objective?
Yeah.
And what is the theme? Maybe you can take the Asra as example.
Yeah, sure. I'll just start the screen and 1 second. So this is so we did a campaign last week called Band Baja and Business. It was therein we talked about the issues that people are facing in in the wedding industry currently during lockdown. So we had created an entire week's campaign, and our objective was to get as many people as we can for the upcoming event that happened last Friday, basically. So the entire week's posts were based on promoting and getting leads to register and visit us for the session. So I'll just show you in real time the calendar. Just hold on for a moment. Yeah. So this was our social calendar. So Monday we usually do with or without any theme in mind. We do a Monday motivation for Instagram. So this is out of theme, but we make sure that because it works for us, which is why we keep it. Another thing that we do is we start with something called we introduce our problem. So our objective here is to sorry, we have written it here, but our objective is basically to introduce problems in the wedding industry here. So our first post was this particular thing, and this is what we posted. Just give me a moment. Yeah, this is what we created. So first post was to find out the problems and introduce people with the problem of this was our objective. So now we intrigue people. Now people are interested in it. So this is what we did on the very first day of the week. Second day we introduced the stats. We told people that these many people are facing a problem. Just give me a moment. So we introduce some statistics here to tell people that how many people are facing this problem, and if you are one of those, please visit us for this particular session. And this is how we led on people. Then we started telling people that please come and register us. This is here the objective was to introduce people or to tell people that we are going to have a session with some industry experts, and we are asking you to come and register, which is the objective. The ideal objective here is to generate leads so that they can they can register for the session, they can attend. And this is how we led on. And this was the session, the final day of the session. Am I clear?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions on this?
No.
So I'll also explain to you that how this sheet is going to work for you. 1 second. What you have to do exactly, I'll just show you. So what you have to do is, first of all, I would suggest is whatever your business is, just go onto these different website, different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, whatever platforms you want to cover for your business, and check out your competitors, what they are doing currently, or what they have done in the past, what worked from them. Just spend some time and then come up with objective and theme based on what you want for your business, and start jotting down the plan. It's not necessary that you have to fill in like entire weeks. You can choose the right day for your business page, and accordingly you can create content. That is first thing. Another thing is, anything topical can come up that can resonate with your business objective or your business tonalities. So, for example, if I have I deal in something called sports, and a day called World Olympic Days coming up. So, I mean, that obviously resonate with something with my business. So I will utilize that particular day as a topical day for my this thing promotion post or promotion. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is how you're supposed to do weekly, and what you have to do is, you go to file here in the plan, the very first tab, you go to file and you make a copy here. So here you have to write your business name. For example, I write my business name as Omi Boutique. I'll write my name here, Omi, and I'll just hit OK. Once I hit OK, sorry, the screen is a little slow because of screen sharing. Yeah. So I made a copy. I have my own sheet here. The next step that I'm supposed to do is I have to share. So you have to share your entire, once you have created your plan, you have to share it with Bhaskar, Sahil, and myself. All the email IDs will be shared with you all after this session. And once that is shared, you can start working on your plan. And based on that, we will be judging the performance and letting you know, like if you need anything, or how you're performing on your different pages. And based on that, we'll be helping you out.
Okay. So for this thing also, we'll have to keep the heads same, right? So Facebook, Instagram, Google, and whatever the heads are. So we have to keep the heads same.
Yes. Otherwise, if you are you working on are you working on other social channels?
No, not working. But then I'm just asking, like, we have to keep the social platforms same.
You can add more if you want, but
Okay.
primarily these are the main ones, which is why we have kept here.
Okay.
And why we are doing this is, see, this is think of it as building a habit. You know, mostly people get up in the morning and post something on social or forward something on social. And when we work with businesses, they say that is their biggest challenge. Hey, what do I post? So if you start thinking of it as a process, like June, I'm on June 15th, say think till July 15th, what will I be doing? And you need not think of 4 weeks in advance. Just think of 1 week. What will I post in the next 1 week? And if you start putting your ideas over here, this is a method to that we follow. You know, that we follow for all our clients, and this is a method. So this will help you plan in advance. Like say for your industry, some day is important, or you want your people to come back and comment on it or share on it. So how will that happen? It will not happen ad hoc.
Right.
It will happen when you say that, hey, this month I will try these three themes. And then what happens is, based on that, all these social channels. So we go to the performance tab. So if you see week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, you will see how many page likes you got, and all the key matrices on every channel. And based on that, you can take a decision. Hey, did this theme work for me or not? So essentially a very simple tool to structure your marketing effort, make it easy to analyze, and make it very easy for you to take a decision. Should I continue with something or add something new?
Okay.
So, and over the next 3 weeks, what Somi shared was that if you share with us, we can give you our inputs based on our understanding, and which is why in the first page you talk about your business, the plan sheet. You say that, okay, this is the objective that I'm selecting. So we go to the plan sheet, please. Yeah, so you can say that, hey, and this is not written in ink. This is like, you can keep changing it. But for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, just think.
Yeah.
What is, do you want to do lead generation? You want brand awareness? And these are, you need not have only one objective, but just as an exercise, I would say that you limit to 2 objectives as of now, because it becomes very difficult to do new things, too many new things over the next, say, 2-3 weeks. But once it works, then you know the method, and then you can go ahead and expand.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
No.
I think Amit is having real bad internet today because he's again dropped off. So now the next biggest challenge that we see people facing is how to do the creatives. No, because content is done. Now the next challenge is creatives. So do you know of so let me hand it over to Sahil now. Sahil, would you want to take over and take over from here?
And sorry to interrupt. So when it is about calendars, right? So as we say, like, people generally make it, any digital market company will make it maybe for 2 months or so. So we keep the theme same or keep changing it, because every now and then, every Monday, people won't like to see the same thing, right?
No, on the contrary, I would say people like to say the same thing on that day. So, for example, I go to a certain forum, or I go to a certain, say, I'll give you my example. I personally, I'm a runner, so I follow a few running groups, and I want to on Friday I want to see what is happening, what are the events happening, say around that. On Monday I want to see some stories, and brands that publish that are the brands that I visit, because it builds a habit. It builds a habit, and this is not to say that you should stick to a theme if it is not working, but experiment with themes, and you will figure out what is working, what is not working.
Also, in addition, if you're working on the themes, as Bhaskar said, of course, it builds a habit, and you need to experiment and keep it at least a month long. So what we do, and what in our experience, what we have seen, what works for us, or most of the brands actually, is when you're following a certain theme. So for something like a Monday motivation is something that we do every single Monday, and we've been doing that for more than, I think, 1.5 years, and it's working really well for us. So we have never removed it. We are like being consistent with it, and people look out for it because Monday is something morning. People are very like tired. They've come up from a very weekend kind of a mood, and then suddenly Monday pops up, and then they see it on their Instagram screen. So I mean, it actually works. People are commenting and people are liking the post, and Instagram itself tells you when a post is performing good. So these things, keep experimenting, keep changing, but give it like a month long time so that you can understand, okay, this thing is performing, this particular theme is performing good, so I should stick to it for a long time.
Okay. Thank you.
You may want to share about DBuddy.
Yeah, so we actually, I think in the beginning of by the end of 2019, we started some for the Asra Foundation, one of our clients. We started something called a mascot, a business mascot, or it's like in a comical animation art format, and we create a lot of business related light humorous sort of content, which is also informative in addition. So initially when we launched, we introduced people to DBuddy. The like was not a lot, but we kept going on, we are still going on in fact. And right now the people have started identifying him as a business mascot. We are like introducing him to a lot of websites and other areas like blogs, websites, and of course our other channels, social media channels. So some things that you think won't work, it might work after a few months and years. So just give it the only key key content is like just be consistent about it. It is going to work, if not today, maybe tomorrow, but it will definitely work.
Mhm.
Yeah, and keep looking at data. Whatever, if you as you say run a theme for a certain number of weeks, we recommend 4 at least, because initially even you will not know the nuances of the content or the creative that you have to create.
Correct.
Okay. Any other questions? Amit, I think your internet is kind of pretty bad today.
Yes, twice I left out. So much. I have a question here.
We can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm audible. My mic is on.
At least
Hello.
I can't hear you. Others, can you hear, Amit? Like your voice is like breaking and.
You're not very audible. I think some issue from your end.
My end.
Okay, so let us go ahead with the next part, and when Amit can connect, we'll share this video definitely with him, and we'll regarding the assessment, we'll set up a one-to-one session with Amit. Hello.
I'm audible now.
Yeah, slightly better.
Hello?
Yeah, better.
Down because I have a lot of issues. Please, I will listen whenever possible.
Sure. So, Amit, that is what I was saying. We'll continue with the session, and we'll set up a separate call with you for the marketing plan assessment. Is that okay? Okay. So say at this stage, what we will do is let's go ahead and move to the next stage, which is how do we create like content. We have a tool now, like we at least have a framework to think how we create content. but how do we create creatives? How do we make those nice visuals, and without having too many people, without going to a marketing agency and so forth. So Sahil, do you want to take over from here?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Somi, and Sahil, over to you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bhaskar. So before I begin, Purva and Amit, can you just quickly tell me about your business? Like, what is in which sector or industry you're working in, so that I'll be able to relate it to your business and give you the inputs.
Okay, so for me, I had already created my page and promoted my thing on Facebook as well as Instagram. So it is about the trainings. So I offer trainings in soft skills as well as image. So it happened the same about the calendar thing. So I just started my page and then I didn't know like what to do. And then abruptly I just ended it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Sure. So, Amit, I think he's facing some internet issues. So, if you can just put it in the chat, I'll be able to read it, or that else we'll connect later on.
Yeah, Sahil, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So I am sharing my screen and I'll show you this tool called Canva. So it is a very easy to use and simple tool. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Purva, are you aware of Canva?
Yeah, I do like my things from Canva only.
Good. So, yeah, Sahil, go ahead. And if
Sure. So maybe you might be knowing some of the things. I'll quickly tell you how we sometimes design on Canva, or what we recommend businesses to do. So
Sure.
this is when you click on create a design, what Canva offers are different sizes for
Hmm.
the creatives, like be
Yeah.
it Instagram post, be it Instagram story. So you don't have to think much over here. You can just select the size whichever you want. And so let's say I want to create an Instagram post now. So
But then
I'll
I guess
select.
this is the paid one.
No, this is a free one. Uh,
Okay,
yeah, this
fine.
is a free Canva version. Okay, and then of course, so now since you are dealing with skill development and
Hmm.
such things, so basically what we do over here is there are things called as templates.
Yeah.
So we search over here, maybe something related to skill. So you might get some options which are, related to your industry
Yeah.
specific themes. So you can select whichever you want from these themes, and it becomes very easy to, then create, or rather uh, tweak something in
Right.
these templates.
Right.
So be it skills, or then if it is something, if you're doing it for corporates, then you can maybe select business, and then select such themes. So we'll just quickly select one theme for now, and let's say if this is the theme that we are
Yeah.
selecting.
This is the exact one which I mostly use.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, now what happens is in Canva, some images are paid. So, we don't really advise you to use these images because there are many free websites called
Mhm.
FreePic, or where you can find images, or you can also find these images in the photos section. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so if you type business here again, then some other creatives might pop up which are, useful
Right.
for you, and just you have to replace it over here, and then whatever content you want, you can change it as per your content and themes. And later on you can tweak this, you can uh, play with it, you can do n number of things like adding some text, making it look pretty, and all these things. Just
Mhm.
sorry, give me a moment, there's no one at home, and bell has rung.
No worry.
Yeah, sorry. Okay. So have you also tried doing some videos in Canva?
Not videos.
Okay, okay. So maybe you can experiment with videos as well. Although Canva doesn't have many free videos, but Canva has some. So Canva has many videos in their store, but most of them are paid, and that costs around like $5 or some things like that. But there are some free videos as well which you can use, or if you have a video which you have recorded on your phone or something like that, then you can upload your video as well in the upload section, and the media you can upload from here.
Okay.
Okay,
So what
so
do you people generally use or recommend for videos?
yeah, what we recommend for videos is since there are not many free videos on Canva, you can record some videos if you can on your mobile phone and then upload it over here, and then you can use those videos in these images, or you can create a video altogether over here, and it is and you can put certain elements in that video like like your logo, or you can add text to that video. So such things you can do to make that video look attractive. And the thing is that on Facebook basically, or on Instagram now, videos are picking up like anything. I mean,
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
getting more traffic and more engagement than the regular images. And Facebook also wants to compete with YouTube and make it a more like a video platform as well.
Yeah.
So videos are working better than images, so you can also play with videos over here. Yeah, so yeah, that was it. I mean, you might be already knowing how to save and download
Yeah.
these
Yeah. Yeah.
images, right? So I think you can try out some videos on Canva, and whatever help you need with that, you can maybe come back to us in the next week if you face some difficulties. And then uh, like I have worked with Canva extensively, so I would know a lot of things in this, basically the videos side of things, if you haven't tried out. So we can discuss it in the next session, and
Sure.
we can solve your doubts and see how we can take it from there.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. Any more questions you have related to graphics and Canva?
No, not really. So video one, I'll just try maybe this week and then we can discuss it. Fine.
Sure, definitely. You can make a video, you can share it with us if there are any changes, if there are any suggestions, we'll let you know over the email or in the next session.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sahil. So Purva, let me just share my screen. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So so since you mentioned skill development, etc., and your target audience may be different. So so my wife kind of works with she runs Panchtantra programming, and we are kind of working with she's working with the not so privileged sections of society and helping them with coding, especially, so essentially working with 180 schools in Andhra Pradesh and training their teachers to teach students how to do coding. So if you look at this page, and she can do it all, and she's like all volunteer driven. It's a NGO, so it's all volunteer driven, and she just created this. She can do all this using Canva, like all the videos and everything.
Okay.
And so it need not be like so straight jacketed. Like you can do things and created for your particular target audience. What do you want, and so on and so forth. Yeah, if you see, there is a theme, and there is a
Yeah.
theme. It goes on, and it has a character of its own. And it
Mhm.
you may not like it because you are not the target audience, and or even I may not like it, or whatever. But for kids, it is important, and
Again, one thing, as you said, I mean, this page or this NGO is for not the privileged, part of the society. But then, if you like keep doing it online, do you get response? Because like these people don't have lots of devices and all. So,
yeah, so you have to find ways to do it. So, for example, here in this case, what she's doing is she's working with the educators. So,
Mhm.
she kind of ran a program, and you can go to this page and check out the details. She ran a program with Andhra Pradesh government, uh, and reached out to about 180 schools, and each
Okay.
school had a teacher, and those teachers had access to. So I think, sorry. The point being, you'll have to figure that out. What is your, and as Somi said, to build a content calendar. As Sahil said, create a character in your creatives, like so that it appeals to the right audience.
Mhm.
So your question is right, that do they have access? But if there was ever a time they had access, that is now, and it's going to increase. It's not going to go down. Like,
Ah, that's for sure.
yeah, so this is a time when they actually have access
Right.
in that, to answer your question.
Mhm.
So and as Sahil also said, video is kind of more popular these days, and video is popular for a certain reason, because internet bandwidth is available. Videos,
Mhm.
like videos more. People like moving things instead of,
Right.
otherwise they would read. There are very few people who read.
Mhm.
Some people listen, but mostly what happens is, when you have video, you have that person's attention. Typically you are looking at a screen.
Mm.
Okay, great. So, Amit, I understand that the internet is pretty bad. So let us know. Send us a mail whenever you are available. We have some bandwidth. We'll do the first part of the sessions. Anyways, the video will be shared with you. Okay, great. Any other questions, Purva?
No, not as of now. Maybe I'll try my hands on calendar and video, and then
Just try the calendar, because I think you already know Canva. So do focus on calendar.
because calendar was actually the toughest part, as I mentioned when I was talking to Sahil also. So I actually started my page and then I just left out because I didn't know what else has to happen here. So I just keep posting there when I'm announcing my session,
Yeah.
and rest of the time it's just blank.
No, so that is it. So just think, what else? What else? If you keep thinking about it, and we also had a participant in the last session, or the session before that. She was also doing experiential learning for
Okay.
schools,
Mm-hmm.
educational toys. Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
You would understand that. So yeah. So so she's also pretty active on social channels.
Okay.
So yeah, it will take, like, give yourself 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That, okay, I have to think. I have to put in
Sure.
an hour, 2
Exactly.
hours, just to think what to put, and then
Yeah.
it will happen.
Purva, another thing now, if you're like very blank about how to go about it, I would suggest just research a lot. Give it like 2 days, 3 days if you want to. If at all like you're like you have zero idea about how to go about it, just give it 2 3 good days. Spend like 2 to 3 hours every day. Check out what the competitors are doing in all these pages, and also check out some renowned brands, what they do and what kind of things they do. So it's absolutely fine to pick up a few ideas from their channels also. It's fine.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And when you pick up ideas, call it inspiration. Are we good? So yeah. So sure. So Amit will connect with you and figure out when you have better internet. We'll share this video in any case, and then we'll meet on Monday.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great evening. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.